Hey Soul Family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading, we're taking a look at your next level up, your next glow up. By the way, if you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, you will find a timestamp for that below. If today you prefer for Spirit to pick your pile, you will find also a timestamp for that below. Otherwise, please stick around. I will be pulling 3 cards, and I will also be adding 3 crystals for you to intuitively pick from. Okay, so let's get straight into it. For pile number 1, your card is Protected by Angels. For pile number 2, your card is Wise Leader. And for pile number 3, your card is Great Adventure. If you prefer, as mentioned, to pick your pile using your crystals, then let me add these right now. There we go. So for pile number 1, you've got the Rose Quartz. For pile number 2, you've got the Blue Agate. And for pile number 3, you've got the Cherry Quartz. So take a look at which one of these 3 piles you're the most drawn to, and this will be the pile for you here today. In case you feel drawn to more than one pile, maybe even all of the piles, trust your intuition. It's meant to take you to the reading that you are meant to hear about your next glow up and next level up. Once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps below. Click on your times and I will see you in your reading. Please note that sometimes you'll find that the chapters don't take you straight to the reading. It's a glitch, I guess, that sometimes happens on YouTube. They do fix it right away, but in case this happens, always look for the timestamps that I've typed in below. They will take you straight to your readings accurately. Also, please note that in a moment I will be assigning different zodiac signs to each pile. If this is something that you do not prefer, please pause the video and take as much time as you need. If this is something that you would like to do today, then stick around. We'll begin this next section right now. So, welcome to this next section of the introduction, where we allow you to pick your pile using your zodiac signs. We shuffle your zodiac signs and find out in which of the piles they'll fall under. Okay, so after the shuffling, I will be drawing out 4 signs for each pile. Okay, let's get straight into it. And let me draw out the first 4 signs for pile number 1. And the signs, I think these are 3. No, yeah, we need 1 more. Signs for pile number 2 and the signs for pile number 3. Okay, let's see what we've got. For pile number 1, the signs are Libra, Taurus, Cancer, as well as Aries. The signs for pile number 2 are Leo, Pisces, Capricorn, as well as Virgo. And the signs for pile number 3 are Aquarius, Scorpio, Gemini, as well as Sagittarius. So, my dear soul family, these are the zodiac signs and their association to each of the piles in today's reading. Please feel free to pick your pile or piles using your sun, moon, or rising. I highly recommend you check out the 3, of course. Alternatively, if you prefer to pick your pile or piles using any other placements in your chart, please feel free to do that. These are just suggestions to make it easier and more enjoyable for you to pick your pile. Once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps below. Click on your times, which will take you straight to your reading. And if you would like to pick your pile today, or confirm even your pile today with Spirit, this next section is created for you, where we allow Spirit to pick your pile. The way I like to do it is that I have the Magician representing pile number 1, the High Priestess pile number 2, and the Empress pile number 3. I shuffle them until one of the cards pulls or draws my attention. And we ask, what is your next glow up, level up, my dear soul family? What is Spirit's, this one was stopped. What is Spirit's pick for you today? The Magician, pile number 1. Okay, so these were the different ways in which you can pick your pile in today's reading. I hope you've truly enjoyed them. And once you're ready, you know the drill. You'll find the timestamps below. Click on your times and I will see you in your reading. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at your next glow up, your next level up. How is it going to be like? This reading today will give you all of the details with regards to that. These are the decks that I'll be using for your reading. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them below for you guys. But very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful rose quartz. Your significator card is a very interesting significator card. It says protected by angels. Very interesting that this card came out. It feels very, I want to say divine. It feels very powerful. Your keyword, your key sentence here is you are cherished by the angels. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Libra, Taurus, Cancer, and Aries. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so let's get straight into it. We'll take a look at your oracle cards first. So you've got Strength. You've got Sextile with the keyword potential. The other keywords here, that's the main one. The others are talents, stimulation, relationship friendly, communicative, creative, expressive, cooperation, encouraging, inspiring, and helpful. Okay. You've got reciprocity. Yeah, there's something about back and forth. Right, reciprocity with the keyword the mother. You've got intuition with the keyword knowing. And you've got Mercury in Aquarius with innovation. Interesting. You've got a lot going on here, actually. Let's take a look at your tarot cards to complete the picture and give us the understanding of what we're looking at. Thank you. Okay, and also this one, actually, these two. Oh, you've got a lot of cards, and look at that. I'm just going to trust the process, and let's shuffle these. This way we know which one is meant to come out first. So, you've got the 7 of Cups. Can you see the cards? Yeah, thank you, Kim. Wow, the Judgment card with awakening. Something about you waking up. You're really waking up. Maybe waking up from something. Yeah, because look at that. The Seven of Cups is a dreamy state, awakening, waking up from an illusion maybe. Ooh, you've got the Devil card here. Your cards are definitely going to show us the perspective and put everything together. You've got the King of Wands. Yeah, and let's stop there and see what your cards are trying to say. There. Nah, I think it's out of frame, some of the cards. So, yeah. I think this is much better this way. All right, I'm noticing two very potent energies. First of all, with Mercury in Aquarius and innovation, there's something about you re-innovating yourself. I think this is showing me for sure, especially right next to the Seven of Cups and the Awakening card, Rising. There's something about major changes when it comes to you, almost to a point of reinvention. You're looking different, your energy is different, maybe even what you're doing in life is different, where you are, everything, re-innovation. It's like almost someone could have sworn you're a totally different person. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing up next for you, how you're leveling up. This is a pile of extreme. This is Aquarius, you know, Mercury in Aquarius. Mercury in Aquarius is surprising communication. Yeah, Mercury in Aquarius, they like to use the surprise factor. They like to say something out of the ordinary. They like to surprise the people they're talking to and bring a fresh perspective that nobody has seen. That's how they love to communicate. And they do it so well. They're truly able, they don't just surprise just to surprise. They actually have something valuable to add with the surprise in the light, of course, when they're in the light. They actually do have an out-of-box opinion to share. Like, for example, by the way, I do know someone who has that's someone who's moon in Aquarius, but it's very close to the idea that I want to show you. And this person, on my birthday, which was quite near, sent me, "Happy birthday, Reem. I hope your dreams don't come true." And I was like, what? He said something along the lines of, "Because I hope that your dreams don't limit you to your potential and the bigger things you can achieve." And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. But it's typical Mercury in Aquarius. You get the shock factor first, and you're like, what? Don't put that energy on my birthday. And then you get something so sweet and so valuable. Yes, sometimes our dreams can limit us. And I hope all of us are able to go beyond our dreams. So that's what I mean here. There's a shock factor when it comes to your reading. Mercury in Aquarius, innovation. You're re-innovating yourself up to a point that is going to be an absolute shock to everyone. So that's the first thing I'm seeing. You know, Mercury in Aquarius along with the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is like wild imagination. I was going to say, guys, you don't understand. Then I realized I'm talking to the pile who's doing that. So perhaps you do understand. But you're changing significantly in the way people see you, the way you're presenting yourself, the way you're talking, the way you're moving, what you do in life, how you present yourself. This is all going to change, my dear. All going to change. Very drastic changes there. So that's the first thing. Perhaps the reason for that, or what's giving you the power to do that, is the Devil and King of Wands. I think you're becoming highly or hyper aware of a shadow that used to string you in place, that made you relax too much. Maybe it made you immobile, or just in imagination mode, or relaxation mode, or building castles in the sky. I don't know. These are just guesses based on the Seven of Cups. But whatever your shadow was, I do see that you're truly taking care of it. You're becoming hyper aware of it. You're leaving it no room. Like you've got shadow, right? Like the shadow of my hands, and you put a spotlight there, it's not going to exist anymore. That's what I mean by you're becoming hyper. The fact that you're becoming hyper aware of your shadow is making you super strong. Your shadow seems to have something to do with your inner child. It could even be with the mother, due to mother, maybe. Due to a need of nurture. It doesn't have to be the mother. Due to need of nurture, perhaps, and it doesn't have to be that. But in any case, what is shown here is that you're nurturing, you're really taking care of your inner child. You're building a beautiful relationship friendly. You're kind of like handling yourself with so much care, so much nurture. And you know, what makes a child strong, one of the very important things that makes a child strong is early handling, birth and handling, how you truly give them the love and the care and the home they need in order for them to grow stronger. You give them that nest that allows them to grow in a healthy, strong way. And in that way, I'm seeing that relationship with yourself. Perhaps that's the shadow here. Whatever the shadow is, it seems like you are handling it well by nurturing and taking care of your own inner child. And with the light here, it's like you found the light. That is what you need to do. And we all need to tend to our inner child, but to realize what kind of nurture and care you need, that's the moment of enlightening here. Your potential is now showing. Who you really are is now showing in the next part of your life. You're doing such an important process here that I see with Protected by Angels, that you have your guides and your angels truly protecting you, because it's almost like there's a smile, a sense of pride. Ooh, pile number 1 has found the light. It's like do you see that smile? They found the light. They saw it. And so you're really protected as you are nurturing your inner child and growing in a massive way these days. And the shock factor here, I think I understand. It's not like you going, ooh, I'm going to do this with my hair, or maybe you will. That's not my point. My point is, it's not focused on the outside, actually. This seems to talk about how as you are nurturing your inner child and becoming stronger, you're naturally changing, because there's a wounded version of you, there's a X version of you versus the version that's actually you without that shadow, right? The real you in the light. And so it seems like the difference between the two is stark. There's a huge difference between the two. And it's going to affect everything, by the way, what I'm seeing here. It's going to affect you up to a point where that strength is not just emotional strength, your poise, the power that you exude, how you present yourself in the world, but also up to your physical strength. Because here we've got the second Pandava brother. What's the name? Bhima. Yeah, Bhima, who is very strong. Definitely someone who is a power to reckon with. Was proved to be a super strong opponent to their cousins, the Pauravas. And he was known by his great physical strength and emotional strength. Very strong character, very strong person physically. So that's what I'm seeing here. You're becoming strong physically. Up next, when it comes to your glow up, you're becoming emotionally strong. And it's finally bringing out your potential fully. If your potential was out there, now it's a different ballgame. Like I said, that ties us all, just like the card, ties us all back to this card. How there's a stark a stark difference between the old you and the new you completely. Seven of Cups shows that it's such a massive change beyond everybody's imagination. What can I say? I think these cards can show us more in how there is a stark difference between the old you and the new you. We'll explore that in a moment. But I can tell you other things other than how you present yourself, your strength that is exuding from you physically and emotionally. There's something about a talent that's going to arise that you did not see before. Talents and intuition with the knowing. Here, it makes me see that there was a talent that was buried on layer upon layer, beneath layers upon layers upon layers of what can we call it? Layers of issues to deal with, like worries or pain or being worried about what to do with life or putting your attention somewhere else. I don't know, layers upon layers upon layers upon layers of things. And as you're nurturing yourself, removing one layer after the other every day, your light starts showing between the cracks. It starts becoming stronger. And with that, ploop, just like the birth, comes out a talent you didn't even know existed, buried beneath all of that. There's something about who would have known I was so good at this. So we're seeing talent, we're seeing physical as well as emotional power. We're seeing how you present yourself and how different that is than who you are. That's what I'm seeing. Let's explore all of these different aspects of your glow up and level up. I'm so curious about the talent first. How about we begin with this one first? So, talent. What is the hidden talent that's coming out as you start healing that friendship, relationship you're creating with your inner child? Strength, you see, hibernation, something that was hibernating that comes out. You see, a powerful talent, in fact. Okay. Inspiration of Pentacles. This is the Page of Pentacles. What is it? What is it, my dear? This is the Earth of Earth, the Page of Pentacles, which is the Princess of Pentacles. Earth of Earth. Look, I'm going to say something crazy, but I'm sure it's not going to resonate with a lot of you, but someone here. Earth of Earth kind of reminds me of something literal. Like maybe you're going to discover you're so good at agriculture, planting things, herbs, planting things, herbs, healing, medicinal, using plants and vegetables to heal. But yeah, very specific. Let me think about it now. What powerful talent? Oh, well, for some of you, it's so obvious. Some of you, you're going to be writers or creative. You're going to be creative writers for some of you, because we do see the light bulb and the book. Creative writers, teachers. Maybe you're going to find yourself being able to learn something that you previously struggled to learn. It could be a specific topic. Like maybe you hated, I don't know, physics. Suddenly you're so interested in it and you're so good at it. And you're like, oh my God, I never thought of myself in this way. How can I just learn physics so easily? How am I so interested at it? How am I so good at it? You know, this reminds me of Robert. I always talk about him, and I always Grant. Robert Grant, yeah, or Gant. Robert Grant, such a genius that I love watching online. And he was a business person. He was the CEO of like one of the multinational companies, and suddenly started channeling math. For real, started channeling math. And publishing math papers. Like, what? Amazing, such a genius, love listening to him. So something like that, speaking of physics, suddenly you start being interested, because the Page of Pentacles is, pages are curious, they're learners. So I could be right about that. You will find a talent and start learning about a topic that you previously were not interested in, and maybe even didn't do well, maybe even at school, or maybe you weren't interested in before. You're like, that's boring, I don't like it. And then suddenly you're so interested in it, you get it, there's a common sense. Look, there's intuition with knowing. This is talking about how you're using your spiritual mind. Your spiritual mind gets it. You get it on another level. You have an innate understanding about it as you re-explore this topic. So it could really be anything. I don't know, math, history, physics, agriculture, financial education, anything like that. Mechanics, I don't know. But that's what I see when it comes to your talent that is arising. It's like your spiritual mind has a super understanding of something, but perhaps because of that shadow, it was so clouded, you couldn't access this form of information. And it's funny, the more you're healing now, that cloud is clearing up and you're able to access your innate understanding of a specific topic. You really shine bright. You'll find yourself just like an artist who spent their whole lives trying to draw or paint, and they just couldn't do it. And all of a sudden, they pull out their brush, they start drawing, and it's beautiful. And everyone's like, wow, how did you do that? And this person is like, I don't even know how I did that. So something of that nature starts happening in your life. You'll be very surprised with how you're becoming so good at learning a specific topic and understanding it at a soul level, even if I can say that you did not understand before. So that's the talent here. Let's ask, what are you going to do with this topic? Yeah, now that we're at it and it's showing up. What are you going to use it for? Whoa, I'm glad I asked. Look at that, 6 of Wands. It looks like it's going to contribute to your great popularity. Look at the cameras. Everybody's going to know about you. Everybody's going to hear about you. It looks like you will be using it for the greater good, the greater cause. You're going to do something amazing with it, and it's going to make you, long story short, with the 6 of Wands, very popular one day. Your name's going to be known because of a topic that one day you're like, oh, that's not my topic. I don't want to hear about it. If it was on television, you'd skip. If other people in your social circle were talking about it, that would be boring. You'd move on to talking to someone else. That kind of like, that's not my thing. To being absolutely your thing, something that you actually get super famous for. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing first as you level up and glow up. I can't wait to find out what it is that you're going to be so good at. Please update me, guys. Guys, I love reading your updates. Okay, so that's the first thing. Another thing we just found out was what? What was it that I wanted to explore? No. I don't want to explore the rest until I go by the order I had in mind. Oh yes, how are you the stark difference between the old you and the new? Thank you very much. That's exactly what I wanted to explore next. So, the old you versus the new you. Let's take a look at that as you're healing these days. You know, we did say your angels and your guides are like, oh, she got it, and your light's coming out. So how is there a stark difference between the two? You've got the embodiment of cups. That's the King of Cups. A lot of kings here, a lot of power, a lot of balance. So these are together, which means that these are together. Action of Wands. That's the Knight of Wands. Wow, the Nine of Cups. This is amazing. The Golden Egg. The Four of Wands. Wow, wow. Wow. Okay, so here's the thing. With the Nine of Cups showing up as the Golden Egg, it looks like, you know, the Golden Egg is something that I was going to say only a few people see. That's if most people even see. It's something that we only have, most of us are able to only hear about in our lifetimes. Most people, 99% of people would say, that the golden egg doesn't exist. You'd perhaps have a 1% who know they exist and a little bit of that who have actually seen the golden egg, if it exists. So you're very lucky that in the fact that your light is so strong, and it's going to make you level up so much with the Four of Wands, up to a point where you're becoming someone or something that people rarely see. Something so good, it would be a dream to see. And this is how your tarot cards are choosing to come out. So there's something about this great elevation in who you're becoming and the type of person. You're becoming someone who you would meet once in many centuries. Like no one would believe until they see with their own eyes. Nine of Cups, you're becoming people's dream of becoming. So there's something about you being out of reach. People feel that you've leveled up. Do you see there's always the hand going, whoa, whoa. There's something about you leveling up so much that a lot of the people in your life go, oh, this person's hard to reach. Oh my God. Perhaps this is talking about a level of great intimidation for others, of going, oh my God, perhaps the ideas, maybe they're going to get ideas of, oh, maybe a person like that doesn't want to talk to me anymore. Or, oh my God, they've leveled up, would they remember me? They've leveled up so much that it seems like there's a feeling of intimidation here. King of Wands, King of Cups, Nine of Cups, you know, there's a feeling of you becoming so out of reach for many people. Also, your pace with the Knight of Wands, you start, there's something about you, the acceleration in life. With the Knight of Wands, the Four of Wands, quick level up, quick movement, too quick to understand or realize. Perhaps that's the shocking factor here. One of the shocking factors is how fast you're changing, your life is changing. That's the shock factor. One of the shock factors, is how fast you're changing and to what degree, what extent. You're going to be able with the Knight of Wands in conjunction to the Knight of Cups and the Four of Wands to go after your desires and achieve your wishes, deep-rooted wishes, especially ones that to you may have one day been out of your dreams, out of reach, like, come on, not everyone gets to do that. Well, you get to do that. And perhaps that's also adding to the intimidation here. So you're going far in life, as I'm seeing in your cards. Two aspects here are changing about you. How emotionally balanced you are becoming. So King of Cups, there's poise. There is grace. There is an inner knowing of inner love, inner comfort that's giving outside strength. A lot of strength coming from great self-assurance, great... you know what your cards remind me of? Enjoying your life, who you are so much that it's a pleasure to watch on the outside. You see, King of Cups, King of Wands, that the energy exuded outside of you is due to your great enjoyment of who you are yourself, who you are, your inner world. And it's enjoyable to be around. Your aura is just so enjoyable. That's what I'm picking up. There's a lot of grace, a lot of elegance, of course, with the King of Cups, but also with it, a lot of power and emotional balance, a lot of poise, a lot of regal energy here. Regal, class, that sort of energy, along with you entering a new phase of feeling like everything is easy. Oh, I can achieve this dream easily. Oh, why did I think this was so difficult? Your path becomes paved with the rainbow. I think this is because of two things. First of all, that's who you are becoming. That's the sort of power that you are getting in touch with. Another thing, and most importantly actually, is it seems like your vibration is so high that it is attracting all of these dreams, unique dreams to you. So I think it's both aspects. And actually, now that I think about it, it's starting with you vibrating high and reaching that state of happiness, or let's say tranquility, comfort, love, that is changing your reality. So due to this, as well as your ability to achieve your dreams and this quick level up that's happening, that's what's leading to the feeling of being out of reach. That's the shock factor that we've been seeing here. That's like, whoa, you won't believe where pile number one is. You won't recognize them. Also, physically, you're changing. You're becoming stronger. You're becoming more fit. You're physically stronger, yeah. Perhaps the shock factor has to do with the new talent. Remember, the new talent, and you being known for this new talent is like, what are they known for? What? So all of that is adding to the shock factor. And your light is showing. Your confidence is showing. Your grace is showing. Your strength is showing. Yeah, and your dreams are showing too. They're really showing in your life. And I see speed with the Knight of Wands. Things just start manifesting for you super easily. They just start to work out. Moving forward in your life, Knight of Wands and the Judgment. This is not you attracting your dreams. This is more your dreams attracting you, pulling you towards them. So fast movement. There's no resistance. Things just are happening easily. So looking at your cards, I would encourage you to continue doing whatever relationship you are currently doing with your inner child, because your cards are showing that it is working. Continue to heal your inner child. You're doing a fantastic job nurturing it. Your guides are looking out. They're so proud of you. You're doing it right. And you're waking. There's something about your energy as well that I've noticed. A wake up. I don't know what this wake up is. Maybe this is the thing that we want to explore next. What are you waking up from? Oh, thanks. What are you waking up from, my dear pile number one? What is this dream wake up to actually achieving it? Like, wake up. That was like, that was giving me short-term gratification and keeping me in place. I want to wake up and actually get it with the King of Wands. So what is that wake up? Death, rebirth, making an actual transformation. So yeah, it looks like there was an area of your life, there is an area of your life that you keep dreaming about. You're like, oh, I wish I can have that. But you're resting, you see? Perhaps you're resting because you feel like it's so out of reach. Like the next best thing is to daydream about it. Exactly that. So there's like, wake up. I don't need to. There's a rude awakening here, especially with the Death card. And I think it has to do with you going, you know what? I'm never going to sit down again and daydream about it again. When I daydream, it's because I'm working towards it, not because I'm wishing helplessly for it, kind of thing. So there's a powerful awakening here. You're like, that's it, not daydreaming about this anymore, because it's keeping me in place. I will visualize it, not daydream about it, kind of energy. So can we get more information, please, in what area of pile number 1's life is that? You see the black rose? There's like, saying goodbye to the old you, the old ways of things. You're like, nah, not gonna daydream about it anymore. So in what areas with these 3 cards is this, please, for the collective? Ace of Pentacles. Some of you wanted to create wealth or start a new project or start anything that you care about new. You want to make a new start with yourself. It could be new start for you, new start in your project, new start, new life. It could be a new life, or to gain wealth with the Ace of Pentacles. 9 of Swords. It is something that you want to achieve or become, but you are so afraid. There are so many fears that it's debilitating. So here, with the Death Rebirth being our main card, it looks like you're no longer going to sit and fear this anymore. You're changing this. You're like, no, I'm not going to let this debilitate me and just daydream about it. I'm not going to fear this anymore. This looks like I'm going to face my fears because I'm not going to stay in place anymore. So it's a fear that you are overcoming. That's this awakening here. 10 of Swords is pain for some of you. And it was pretty toxic. So this is extreme pain that pushed you to rest in this one, if you resonate with this one. So this was like deep-rooted pain of some toxic things that happened in your life, toxic situation. And it was debilitating because the pain was so strong that you just wanted to rest. You were so tired already. That was already too much pain to deal with. And it led you to imagine instead. So again, here the sun is about to rise and you're leaving that toxic place. You're healing it, obviously. You're changing everything. You're like, no. Yes, I've gone through a lot. I'm in a lot of pain. I will take care of this pain. I will heal myself and I'm going to start changing skin. I'm going to change this pain. I will shed it out. And I will have new skin. I will have a new vibration. I will have a new story. And you're waking up from this pain. You're waking up, for some of you, from these fears. You're waking up. This could literally be wanting to do something, but just laying around and not maybe believing that you can, or not simply just taking action. So these are all different things that I'm seeing with the idea of awakening to what's been holding you down, excuse me, and empowering yourself with the King of Wands and making it happen to yourself. You're not sitting around waiting for it. You're making it your own in this next chapter of your life. So yeah, Pile number 1, you're changing in a massive way. Your light is showing, and it's going to be a stark difference. You're going to be a new you, as if a writer rewrote their character in the story. Totally different person is what I'm seeing for this pile. Yeah. Out of the imagination. You're becoming your real you is what I'm seeing. All the best of luck with that. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 1, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look, at your next level up and your next glow up. This is the intention of the reading. If you're interested in knowing the names of the decks that I'm using, you'll find that I always list them below for you guys. But very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful blue agate. Your significator card is the wise leader with you are a beacon for others. So nice. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Leo, Pisces, Capricorn, and Virgo. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, let's now check out your oracle cards first. So you've got hope with the prayer. Beacon of light for others and hope. I kind of feel like you are this wise leader, like literally you are this wise leader that is a beacon of hope for others. Okay. And you've got abundance. Wow. Okay. You've got Venus and Taurus with luxury. These two, oh my God, definitely speaking clearly about the next level up. And you've got conjunction with the keyword union. That's the main keyword. The other keywords here are joined forces, working together, merging, enhancing, empowering, strengthening, which is something I'm seeing here as well, combined energy, linked, and lack of individuality. Very, very, very cool, especially how they're coming together beautifully in harmony, the cards, giving out clear messages. Let's shuffle your tarot deck. I feel like these are the ones meant to come out. And let's see what you've got. So you've got the King of Cups. Wow, the Four of Wands. That's a level up here again. Okay. You've got the Three of Pentacles. You're definitely working with others here. You are a beacon for others. Okay. It seems with the King of Cups, you're a really loving beacon as well. You've got the Six of Wands. Yeah, now it's making sense. It looks like you're going to be popular, leading and cheering many others, helping many others. Wow, okay. And you've got the Emperor. Okay, I think it's becoming very clear what I'm seeing in this pile. Any other cards? This one's sliding out. Let's take it. We've got one more space. And you've got the Devil card. Let me try to make sure you can see it. Yeah. There we go. So what am I seeing? It looks to me like you are going to be a leader. There's something about you with the Emperor creating an empire. For a lot of you, this looks like maybe you're going to be creating a personal business to help many people. Whether you're helping them emotionally or you're helping them by providing them with the resources or the products they need, or maybe even educating them. But you're literally the beacon of light for others. you're doing something that many people will thank you for, and you will be greatly loved up next in your life. Your glow up is a literal glow up. It's like you are the light. You really are the light, because you're helping and working with so many people and helping them level up in life, grow out of their troubles and miseries and the things that are holding them down with the devil card. So it's like an enterprise. You're creating an enterprise or a community to free people from the very things that are holding them hostage, holding them down, that they are not really able to come out of. They feel stuck with something toxic, and you're there empowering them and helping them out of this miserable situation. So yeah, you're giving so many people so much hope, and they love you for it, because you are genuinely freeing them and helping them level up. So yeah, next up, I see you're becoming the light, very popular with the Six of Wands. You're gaining a lot of love from people, because you're with the King of Cups, you're doing it from the heart. You really care. You're being very strategic with your moves with the Emperor. How are you being strategic? Seven of Swords and the Three of Cups. Seven of Swords. It looks like you are being strategic by giving them some form of shortcut. You know, this really gives me Robin Hood energy. It doesn't have to be, of course, but it really is giving me Robin Hood energy, like stealing to help others or something. So that's one form of being strategic. Another form is like helping them with a shortcut out. There is a knife, there are the strings, you're freeing them, liberating them. You're also, with the Seven of Swords, giving them a break, allowing them to escape. That's the thing. You're allowing your community to escape a dark, toxic reality that they are going through. So that's what's going on. And you're being very strategic with that. It, of course, depends on each one listening and how you're going to be playing that role. So, oh, look at that. Eight of Wands. There's a lot of communication, and it looks like this is happening rather quickly for you. And perhaps some of you are in the field of communication. Maybe you're going to be, maybe like you're a lawyer that communicates and helps frees others. You're fighting for other people's rights. Or maybe you are communicating to people, giving them information on how to escape this reality. Maybe you are a doctor who's giving information that helps everyone else. So it could really be many things here. But one thing's for sure, you know what you're talking about with the Emperor. You're following a procedure. You're not just winging it as you go. The Emperor has a system. You kind of know what you're doing, what you're talking about, and how you're helping other people. Interesting. Which makes you a powerful force here, a force to be reckoned with for sure, the Emperor. Okay, so this is resulting, your beautiful work here, with a lot of, like, we're not talking about little money, we're talking abundance. Venus in Taurus, this is luxury, like living in luxury. And we've got the goddess of wealth and abundance here, Kubera. So do you see? This is a lot of abundance and wealth coming because of this. It perhaps is, this is my guess, due to amazing karma, because of the wonderful work that you're doing, especially helping people in a desperate situation like that with the Devil card. You are really helping people who don't have hope. You are so kind and loving to be helping a community that maybe everyone's truly forgotten about, or maybe it's tricky to take them out of this stuck situation and you really have it in you to help them. So how are you helping this community? Ace of Cups. Through the heart. You're doing it from the heart, or you are healing their hearts. You're connecting through the heart. Wow, the World card. The world. Somehow you've got access to the world. Like you could be a renowned name, someone who travels the world. Maybe you are doing it through a platform on the internet. Again, this is accessing the world. Maybe, like I said, you're a popular name, like a popular doctor, a popular lawyer that has access to going to different parts of the world. The King of Pentacles, you're helping them with resources as well. Seven of Pentacles, you're helping them to grow. All of these things, you're helping your community heal their hearts. And you have access to many people. It's not a small community. That's why you've got abundance, luxury. It makes sense. You're a real beacon of light here. I think you are going to reach worldwide stardom, and you're going to be able to help many hands that are reaching out to you. Do you see here? Many hands that are going to be reaching out to you, because it seems like you're really tackling the issue and helping them heal their hearts. You're helping them with resources, with the King of Pentacles. So maybe you are starting a charity organization, perhaps. For some of you here, it could be true. There's a library. Maybe you're educating others on how to empower themselves. That's the resource. Seven of Pentacles. In any case, you're genuinely helping them slowly but surely get out of feeling like they're underground, buried, and come out into life again. You're doing a fantastic job, or you will be doing a fantastic job, depending on whether the cards are showing us something that you will start in the future or something that you are already doing. But as you can see, this is leading to great abundance for you as well. So your glow up seems to be about your popularity, your capability of reaching many people around the world, collaborating with so many others, your emotional fulfillment of being able to do something so good, especially to people who are in a very dire situation. And you are the light in this next part of your life. How beautiful. What an awesome card. So how is this all going to start, in case you are wondering about this? Thank you. Thank you so much. You've got the Page of Swords. Page of Swords. There's a little bit of risk as you begin this, but you're so passionate about what you know and the ideas that you have, and so you'll be kind of tiptoeing around this risk, but you'll be taking steps nonetheless, because you know so well about something. And I feel like because you know so much, you feel responsible to taking action. The red shirt, the red shirt. You feel like you want to take solid action, actual steps, the red shirt. So it begins by you putting your knowledge and ideas, or following your knowledge and ideas, depending on how this resonates with you. And I see you taking it carefully, step by step, but taking action nonetheless in the beginning. Step by step, step by step. A rhythm, a rhythm is formed. And you've got the Two of Wands. Once you reach to the other side, it's still not stable, by the way. There's a long road ahead of first going through the risk, then trying to, like, going, hey, I made it to the other side, but it's still shaky. I need to make it more stable. So here you start having bigger visions. You're like, okay, well, I made it this far. I can give so much of my knowledge and ideas. The bulbs are still here. They're carrying on with us. You've got so many ideas and you feel like you got somewhere. You made it somewhere, but it's still not stable. It still doesn't achieve what you want. You have the world map here again. So there's something about the world. You have a vision about helping everyone around the world. And you're like, but that's not it. It's great that I made it there, but that's not it. I want something bigger. I want something more significant. I mean, I'm glad the floor is red. So to a great extent, you're stable, but with the Two of Wands, it's not set in stone. It could change anytime, you know? Something like that. So you're like, no, I want to do something bigger. I can do better than that. I'm envisioning something bigger. That's not it. Although this was like super risky to get there. And with the Five of Cups, what happens here? What happens here? It looks like you are going to, there's a wand here left behind. It looks like at some point you're going to make a bold move of leaving something behind in order to follow that vision. And you will actually be making a risk of, dropping something or leaving something behind. That's how things are going. And also these two moved, so I'm going to take them. Are these two or three? Three. So the story continues. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Now that you've dropped something behind and you're like, I'm following that vision and I'm dropping that behind. You know, this reminds me of trial and error. Going through a risky situation, learning more about it, having now a vision, dropping what's not working, or having an opportunity even to drop what wasn't working and moving more towards what is working, in favor of what is working. And once you take that step, I see with the Knight of Pentacles, you taking it easy, step by step. You're not rushing. It's a big vision and perhaps even very intimidating. So you're taking it step by step, step by step, making it more solid by the day, building something significant by the day. What was once ideas, a vision, some information, some studies, some plans are now becoming solid day by day. Sometimes these steps are going to be so minuscule that in the grand scheme of things, you will feel like you're not making much of a difference. But as you take more of these minuscule steps, you will notice that they are creating significant stepping stones that allows you to stand on something solid to build the next stepping stone, and so on, until what? With the Ten of Wands, until you find yourself carrying a lot. We've got two more cards here to your story. Until you find yourself going on a long journey, carrying a lot, but you're so determined. Little by little, a lot is created, and equally, you are carrying a lot. But again, the light. You are a beacon of light. You don't care. You see things happening. You see things being built. And all you really care about is doing something good from the heart. You giving hope to those who are in trouble, to make a difference. And you're like, this is so heavy, but I am going to continue to do this because I know I'm their light. I'm their hope. So at some point you will be carrying a lot, but you're strong, you're carrying it. And you will have many things to help carry that with you, as you can see here. So you're not on your own here. Whoa! You've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. And it shows, yes, is it a journey in the beginning where it's full of trial and error and adjusting yourself, seeing what works and leaving behind what's not, and being patient about building and carrying so much? Yes. But it's definitely leading to the great abundance we're seeing here. And I don't know where you are on that long journey. Oh, you can't see your Ten of Wands. My apologies. I got carried away looking at your cards. So this is your Ten of Wands. And this is why I was saying, as you can see, you're not carrying it alone. Yeah. But at the end, I don't know where you are on this journey, but this is the whole story from start to end. And we can see here that you're going to be so excited. Look, you're the light again. And you are giving with the Knight of Wands so many passion and driving force to everyone else. And again, you're so excited about life. You're happy with what you're doing because you really are doing something passionately that you care about. It's not just a job or some heaviness that you're carrying because you have to carry it. You really care about what you're doing. And like I said, you're giving vitality to so many, which is in turn giving so much vitality back to you. And it will lead, there's a highlight here of this is leading to so much abundance and luxury in your life. This is no small amount. This is huge. And it makes sense because you keep getting the map. This is like global, going global, and the sort of wealth that comes with going on a global scale. Okay, so amazing. Let's find out more about your next glow up and level up. I will put these back in the deck, shuffle these in the deck, and I'll be back. Okay, so can we find out more information, please, for pile number 2 about their next glow up and next level up? Thank you so much. You've got, whoa, talk about you being the light. I mean, your reading, it wants to highlight that. You being a beacon of light. Wow, I mean, you can't get more light than that for sure. So you've got the Sun card. You've, again, the Page of Swords. Your reading is like, that is a big deal here. You've got the Six of Cups. You've got the Knight of Cups. Just want to make sure you can see it. Yes, you can see it. So, what am I seeing? I see that you're glowing. That's another thing. I see, you're filled with vitality. Your hair is glowing, your skin is glowing, you're looking fresh and you're healthiest. Up next, you're feeling, you've got the Sawalyu rune here. You're feeling successful, you're feeling powerful, you're feeling like you're a beacon of light, you're feeling positive about life, you're feeling good. Yeah, I feel like with this Sun card, you're so happy up next. And it really shows. It shows in your aura. Your aura is very powerful. It shows in your energy. It shows in how you look as well. Every part of your being, every cell feels happy. Your hair cells are happy. Your arms, your face, your skin, everything is communicating happiness up next. What a pile. I love this. Your next level up as well pertains to you gaining a lot of knowledge with the Page of Swords, because Page of Swords are learners. You're very curious. You're getting access to knowledge that you have to be well read or well informed to understand, digest, and be able to use well. It's like you're crossing the other side from having general knowledge on this topic to being an expert. So up next, a lot of you are learning a lot of important things and educating yourself, becoming knowledgeable at something And you're going to continue to do that until you graduate from being a student to an expert in that field. There's a level up when it comes to you being a parent, which shows up here. Whether you are a parent of children or a pet parent, that all counts. It looks like you are taking good care of your children or your pet, their children too. You're taking very good care of them. And you have a beautiful, healthy growth and life together. So it looks like there's a long way of you enjoying each other's company and growing together as a team and having a wonderful life. So that's your next level up. You and your children, you and your pets having a beautiful life together, growing healthy together. And when it comes to, and your level up is people expressing their admiration to you with a Knight of Cups. Yeah, we didn't put an emphasis on this here. We did talk about how you're loved and everything, but no, it's more than that. I think in the next part of your life, you're receiving, there's another card sliding out. You're receiving a lot of love from others, people admiring your work, telling you how much you've changed their lives, what you mean to them. You're getting an import, it's called an outpour of love from so many people. Like you're getting letters, you're getting notes of admiration, you're meeting people who are telling you how much they love you, thanking you for everything. Yeah, you're getting an outpour of love here. And the Two of Pentacles as well as the Judgment card, we're still looking at your next level up. You are leveling up as well. You as a person, you're transcending. Do you see that? You're healing. You are becoming more your true authentic self. You are achieving your dreams to who you want to become. You're becoming more of who you envision yourself to be, definitely leveling up to a great extent. In fact, with the Two of Pentacles, I'm actually seeing that you're changing. You're changing as a person throughout this whole journey. This journey allows you to, that's why I've got the Sun card. You're light, you're healthy. You're really leveling up and growing because with the healing here, you're taking care of yourself and making better decisions with the Two of Pentacles towards who you want to become in every way. Whether it's the way you eat, whether it's inner child healing, physical healing, inner child healing, who you want to become. You're like, okay, for me to become this person, I need to take these steps. And you choose to make better choices for yourself, is what I'm seeing with the Two of Pentacles and the Judgment card. You keep making better choices every single day about who you want to become, what you want to do, how you want to level up. And I see that as a constant thing that is happening, that is allowing you to constantly level up throughout this whole journey. And so let's ask, how are you, in what way are you growing? Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering, the Union card here, joint forces, working together, it is you working with others, which we've seen here. So how are you leveling up here? Four of Cups. I see you are leveling up specifically in the areas that you felt weren't happening for you. You're like, I'm not gonna sit there and wait for things to come. I am gonna make better choices to make these things happen for myself, to make me become these things. I'm not going to sit there waiting any longer. Knight of Wands. The leveling up has to do with your desires, who you want to become, what type of aura do you want to exude, what type of fun do you want to have in life, what kind of journey do you want to go towards. So these are the sorts of leveling up. Anything else? Six of Pentacles, the type of income that you make, how much money you want to receive. That is also a leveling up that you're working towards. Oh, this one moved at the bottom. We've got two more cards here that moved. Oh, actually, you also have three more cards here. Okay, what else? Temperance card. You're becoming a more balanced person. You're finding your balance. You're becoming more grounded, more poised. You're healing also. Temperance is healing. You're healing your body, which is something we saw with the Sun card. Especially your shadow, by the way. You're healing your shadow, the Sun and the Moon. Yeah, you're healing your shadow. That's great. Good job. Wow. I mean, you're doing so many things. No wonder you're getting the Two of Pentacles and the Judgment. You're making better choices for yourself all day, all round, in every direction. And that's why you're the Sun here. So it's a journey of helping others as well as helping yourself. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Why are you moving fast? Is there something I'm missing? No, I want another card with this. Ten of Swords. Mental healing. Quick mental healing. Because with the Ten of Swords, it looks like you were in a lot of pain. And here, it talks about how your mental health is picking up and it's healing quickly. So you're making better choices for your mental health and your pain. Your shadow. Wow. Two of Wands and the Chariot, as well as your vision, in which the one we just saw previously. You're making better choices for yourself to continue to follow that vision. And that is a significant one, of course. You having such a big international vision like that and to continue to go towards it every day, that's definitely one of the awesome choices you'll be making to help yourself as a person as well transcend and rise to who you see yourself to be. And my dear pile number 2, this is exactly what I see in your reading as your next level up and glow up in life. I wish you the best of luck and good for you, and thank you for the wonderful work that you're doing or will be doing for others, giving them hope like that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And my dear pile number 2, if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 2, it was such a lovely time, such a lovely thing to spend this time with you. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at your next level up or your next glow up. What is it all going to be like? These are the decks that I'll be using for this reading. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them below for you guys. But very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful cherry quartz. Your significator card is Great Adventure. And the key sentence here is take a risk, venture forward. Can't wait to find out how this is going to fit into your reading. But if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile, we've got 3 cards here, wow, are Aquarius, Scorpio, Gemini, and Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so let's get straight into it and reveal your cards. We'll place this one up top. There we go. And check your cards. So you've got the card Turmoil with the storm. And it's interesting that it talks about the storm when we're seeing a ship sail here. Okay. We'll find out in a moment what this is trying to say in your level up and your glow up. You've got birthing with the release. Oh, cool. Okay. I feel like you've gone through a lot to release something. You've gone through a lot of trouble trying to release something, create something. Yeah, creation, release. You're about to release something. And you've got authenticity with masks. Very interesting cards. The release. And you've got faces here. Blurred face, masks. Okay. You've got, oh, that is the exact card that popped up in pile number 2. This is the goddess of abundance, the goddess Kubera. So I would say if you're drawn to pile number 2, I highly recommend it. This is the goddess Kubera. It looks like you're releasing something after a long journey that it will create a lot of abundance for you. I see masks. So there's something about art. For some of you, of course, it doesn't have to be for everyone, but there's something about going a long way to create something artistic. Like the masks could be personalities. Maybe you've been acting in a movie. Maybe you've been writing a book. You've been creating a piece of art or something. I don't know. Oh, it could be you are the one who's doing everything, playing different roles and wearing different masks or hats. Something like that. You've worked very hard, it seems, on that. You've been the one who's been playing these different roles to make it happen. And one thing I can tell you with the goddess Kubera here is that you are going to get so much abundance because of that creation. Maybe you haven't even started yet. Perhaps with take a risk, venture forward. It's talking about your level up and how you are going to be creating so much abundance if you should decide to take on this great adventure. So take it how it resonates. But for most of you here, this woman is ready to give birth. So for most of you, and not necessarily everyone, of course, it looks like you are about to release something. You've got the sun in Taurus with prosperity. Guys, these two together, it's crazy. You won't believe it. But pile number 2 had the goddess Kubera as well as a Taurus card with something similar. It was luxury, I think. Sun in Taurus with luxury. So yeah, oh my God. If you've got these 2 piles, if you were drawn to these 2 piles, it's definitely confirming when it comes to leveling up, you're definitely leveling up financially. If you're not drawn to both, this is just a confirmation. It's very clear here that there's a lot of prosperity and abundance in your life. And you've got the 7th house with partnerships. The other keywords here are marriage, relationships, friendships, business partners, contracts, agreements, joint endeavors, sharing, negotiations, cooperation, as well as relating. Okay, very interesting. Let's get as much information as we can regarding your glow up and level up. So you've got the moon card. If we push it a little bit here, I can place this one like that. It looks like, okay, hold on. You've got the 5 of Cups. The Death card. as well as the King of Wands. Let me adjust the lighting and I will be back. That's better. Okay, so I'm seeing a crazy detail. I like to say the crazy details that I see, perhaps someone here is meant to hear it. Look at this shark and this person. Doesn't it kind of remind you of the sharks? So a detail here, perhaps you're building something, you know, you're creating something, and you might have, like, that's very specific. One of the sharks maybe invest in you, and that's going to create a lot of abundance to what you're creating. I am aware that this could sound super crazy, but it doesn't have to be one of the sharks. This could literally be symbolizing an investor. So again, this could be someone here creating something, an investor, producer, publishing house, something like that, willing to take that risk and venture forward because you've got partnerships here, right? So you'll be creating something, or you are creating something, and part of your level up is a partnership here with someone believing in what you're creating. And again, it's going to result to a lot of wealth here. Yeah, so that's one of the biggest energies I'm seeing, the release of something that you create. And the partnership here, by the way, doesn't have to be like investor or the sharks. It could be a partnership between you and the people who love your work, right? Like if you are an artist and you have people who admire your work, love what you do, these could be your community. You know, this is the sort of partnership that leads to prosperity, perhaps even for everyone. This partnership looks like to me that is something that you both need, whether you are aware of that or not yet. Both of you need, but with the Moon card, you don't see each other. This is a partnership where each one has got something that the other one terribly needs. Like if we take the example of the publishing house and the amazing creative writer, let's say the publishing house, they have the money, right? And the market and everything. But they're looking for this next it writer. Perhaps they haven't found that it winning book for a very long time. And they're looking for it. They feel like, we're not doing well. We need that it person. And on the other hand, the writer is amazing, but they can't reach their audience and they want their book published and presented properly. In that case, as an example, you can see that there are two partners really looking for each other and terribly need each other. In fact, if I were to talk about needing each other, seeing with the Death card, there's something almost like, gosh, if I don't find this person, things might end for me. Something like that. Or I have no chance, or things might end. Like things are going to go bad for us, or maybe even end. Only to transform, this is the angel from the Lover's card, only for things to absolutely transform when you do find each other, forming a powerful partnership. This is like a power couple or a very powerful partnership between the two of you. I saw something here, marriage, business partners, contracts. Creating a strong agreement where both of you are in a powerful situation because of your partnership together. And look at that. It's kind of like two faces not seeing each other, only to merge and create one big face. Two big powers in different types of powers, obviously, merging together and creating a great business partnership together. This is leading to great prosperity and abundance for you soon. And with great adventure. This is going to take you on a great adventure, just as the card suggests. Moving forward, you see the boat here, this is definitely taking you on a great adventure, great experience that you never thought you would see. I see you stunned, going, oh, not believing that you can have this type of power or this type of success. So how are you going to find this? How's this partnership going to be formed, since this is the next level up in your life? Let's find out. Look at the hair. I also see something else, by the way. Another level up could be long hair or long, luscious hair. For some of you, it's there. I also saw something else. Long, luscious hair, and I just saw something else. Yeah. Oh, I remember. Some of you may be becoming parents, or a mother or a parent. This is something also that I'm seeing as your next glow up, level up in life, like having the most special thing in life, which is your own child. So it's there. So how is this partnership happening? Yeah, look, I could be also, this could also be read in another way. This could be a love relationship, and wealth is happening as you find this person. Perhaps this person is very wealthy. You two are looking for each other, and you find each other, becoming a power couple. So that's another layer for some of you, you know, just translating the energies of the cards that I see on the table, since we're seeing birthing, like for finding the right person, living in abundance, forming a family. That's all there, and depends on how it resonates with you, as I'm seeing in the cards. So how are you two meeting? For most of you, this is a business partnership, in my opinion. So how are you two meeting? Knight of Wands. It seems like they are desiring you. They are the ones approaching you. Unless you have your eye on a specific publish house or a specific producer or a specific investor, you know, as a particular person that you will be pursuing. You've got the Hermit. I think someone will be pursuing you and making their shot several times, like, hey, would you like to work with us? Some reason here with the Hermit, you initially don't agree, and they take many shots, like, hey, would you still be interested in moving forward with this? I feel like they take many shots, and with the world wand here broken, it's like they are let down several times. This is interesting. Okay. And you've got the Strength card. Trying to get access to you. Feeling like they're frustrated. They're not able to gain access to you. And it could be the other way around, that you know who you want to work with and you take a couple of shots, like, hey, look what I've created, presenting it to them several times before they realize that, oh my God, we like that. So this partnership seems to be something that will happen through several trials and errors. Yeah, through trial and error, you finally gain access, or they gain access. One of you finally gains access, depending on how this will resonate with you. How will you or they finally gain access? Because it looks like it's going to be a great partnership for both. The Four of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, through patience, the Four of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. But this is the figure from the Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment. So Nine of Wands Nine of Swords, and Nine of Cups are all in this card. We can see a block here, not able to go through. Going through the stress and making it happen. Again, Four of Swords, things staying the same for a long time until with the Four of Wands it levels up or a commitment happens. Again, Seven of Pentacles, patience, slowly but surely, the shortcut with the background of the Seven of Swords. It finally happens. The background, Four of Cups, waiting. You see, it's just all the same theme. Waiting and waiting and waiting until it finally happens. The Ace of Wands, it finally happens. It's kind of like you getting an approval, or they get an approval from you. Someone here, one of you, is really trying hard with the other. Many shots. You can see there are many shots here, taking their shots several times until it actually happens. It is going to happen for you, or if we're talking about them, it is going to happen for them. It looks like you will agree to this at some point. One of you can see how lucrative this is before the other. And with the ships here, moving forward, you will be creating this partnership, relationship together. A long-term relationship will begin between the two of you because you're both on the same path. One of you will realize it earlier than the other, but you will definitely be able to support each other where you need that support. Yeah, this does look like it's your next level up, it seems. Okay, let's find out more. What is your next level up and next glow up? This seems to be the biggest so far. Let's find out more. Okay. So, you've got the Magician. Magician and Death card. Your life's really going to transform because of this in a way I don't think you are able to see coming in any way. This is like a reading about a huge level up. This is like one of the big hits that happen to some people in life. Huge, big hit that you don't see coming. You've got the Six of Cups with the Magician. Again, the Magician. Two magic cards. You've got the Fool card. Getting into a new journey. Your reading seems to be very focused on this. And it seems like you have already been planting the seeds to this. This is the Six of Cups. Something has been growing, but it's been growing more magic than you think it is because you had a vision. You've envisioned something in your mind a lot. You wished for something, you've envisioned, and because you've been seeing it so clearly, and perhaps even with the Magician, a huge part of you believed it, or maybe even all of you believed it. That it's because of that this seed, this magical seed, will sprout. It is going to happen, and you will find yourself on a new journey. And we say new because really it's not that new. With the Hierophant, again, you've already planted the seed. You've already worked hard. You've already gone a long way and endured the storm by your own with the different masks that you've played. We see the background of a beehive. So again, this working hard, this is just like the honey to your great work. And so it looks like it's a new journey, and it is in many amazing ways. But you're starting it off as the Hierophant, as the expert, as the one who knows how to do things. You're the expert in this. It's the end of your pain, this level up. It finally allows you, and this is important, it allows you to finally end this pain. Because if we look at the turmoil, the storm, it seems like you really have gone through a lot. You've carried a lot, because this is the background of the Ten of Wands, the way this figure is carrying the swords. So it was heavy, it was painful. It looks to me like you're towards your end. You're like, I can't take this anymore. I feel like anymore and I'm gonna collapse. You're really tired, you're in pain, you're wearing different masks, you're carrying a lot. And it's probably because you have this great vision that you believe in. So you deserve this. You really worked hard here. And you've got the Six of Pentacles. You can see here, after all of this hard work, someone giving to you generously. Six of Pentacles. But Six of Pentacles is like the scales. It's like business. It's like, you give me this, I give you that. But I'll be giving you generously. Six of Cups also is about growth. It sometimes talks about a relationship that's going to grow through time, which is what we see here. It's a long-term partnership that will grow through time. Yeah, you see your cards keep talking about this extensively, about this huge level up that is happening in your life and how it's going to be giving you generously. Wow, you've got the Judgment card. So here's the thing. In this specific Judgment card, I'm seeing everybody getting to know about you, everyone knowing about you, waking up to your work, realizing, oh my God, I love this. Where was this person all my life? But then what is the devil signifying here? See, we've got the Angel Lover. That's from the Lover's card. It's the same thing, but here it's the Devil card. Oh, well, you do have the Devil here, by the way, on the path. Perhaps one of the reasons you keep saying no is because maybe sometimes with popular companies, they tend to, sometimes, not all of them, of course, some of them tend to want to take advantage of people who are so knowledgeable and talented because they have the money for it, for example. So it may be actually that you're the one who's going to be saying no a lot, or even if it's the other way around, you trying out a lot. But it seems like maybe you're going to be doing a great deal together, like you're going to sign a good contract together. But in any case, whether it's you saying no to them, them saying no to you initially, it's going to be through that shark person, through that person, powerful person, that like masses of people are gonna know about your work and love what you've got to offer. So do you have any guidance when it comes to this person? Let's see what your guidance is. What is your guidance in dealing with this big mogul, should I say? What is your guidance here with this partnership? So you've got the Three of Pentacles, sorry, the Three of Swords in the background of the Three of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, the Chariot on the Knight of Pentacles. There's something about move slow. The Four of Cups. This is again you offering them or them offering you. The window is shut. Not accepting for a while. That's why you're guided to take it slow. I think the slower you are, the better the deal becomes. Yeah, because either you will be learning what's the right thing to do and learn more about them, or maybe if it's the other way around, then they realize, then they adjust naturally their agreement with you better. You've got the Two of Cups. There's something about keep dropping what you don't like. Keep dropping. Don't take the offer. Don't take the offer. I think for a lot of you, it's you accepting an offer. And you've got the Lover's card. And the clouds again. This can make it more right and more just, because that's the angel that's supposed to be right there. So the guidance here, if you want this partnership to be just and right, the best way to do it is not to like go, oh, I'd like this, thank you. No, you have to understand that this collaboration, because you're getting devil twice in this moon card and here in this judgment card. You're getting a shark. This is not someone who's out there looking out for your own good, you know? This is definitely someone who's looking out for their own good, and they want to make sure that they get all the benefits and they don't care about anything else, it seems. So your guidance through this is to understand that this collaboration can lead and may even lead to great pain. So the best way to have the best deal with this person, because it seems like they will really need this partnership. You see the Death card is like a matter of, what's the expression? It's a matter of death or a death and life. So they really need you. The cards here are showing you these people, this person, they really need you. So don't collaborate with them right away. The Magician here, you're the skilled one, remember? Don't forget you're the skilled one that they need. So now that solves the puzzle of who's reaching out to who. So that confirms it for most of you here. This is a person or an organization or something reaching out to you. They like your work. Don't be slow to accepting. Like, take your time to negotiate and make a good agreement before you sign any contract. Even if it's painful, you still want to go slow. Don't jump into it. Don't cross the other side very quickly. Take your time. You're even guided, to be honest, like literally drop the agreement several times if you don't like it, of course. This is because it seems like this will be the situation. Don't look at the first time they offer this cooperation with you and see all these swords or all these painful, what is it called? Acts? No, painful articles, sections of this agreement. Don't just watch it and feel the pain. You don't have to take it. And in fact, you are guided not to take it. And negotiate slowly. Don't don't be pushed to do something you're not comfortable with, you're not happy with. Don't let anyone twist your arm. Take your time to think about it. You know, don't just literally take your time to think about it. You don't have to respond right away. Also, you don't have to like the offer with the Four of Cups. Don't take it. In fact, literally drop it. Every single time you feel like this is just not right. And you will be surprised to see how this person always comes back, or this organization always comes back. It will surprise you. So whether they do come back or not, the guidance is don't take something that's painful for you. So we now know the direction. They will insist in approaching you. They will insist in approaching you. Don't take it. Yes, you will be popular through this person, through this organization, but it must be done right. It mustn't be done in a way that would hurt you. You don't need to go through that. Your guides are showing you. Take your good time. Every time they send you something, take your time to reflect. Don't respond right away. If you don't like it. If you don't like it, of course. Take your time, and if you don't like it, drop it and go. You got your own ship kind of thing. You've got your own thing. You're the it factor. Don't forget that. The opportunities will be there all around you. Don't settle. And finally, I do see a great partnership. In fact, in that way, they will really appreciate you. They will be very happy to partner with you. They're like, oh, we've got this great talent. We're so lucky. We're so happy, whew, kind of thing. And now everyone will get to know about you the right way. Yeah. And this is exactly what I'm seeing, my dear pile number 3. This is your next level up and glow up. There's something also about this that reminds me of the Empress. There's something about beauty, glowing skin, abundance, love. Also, luscious hair is another thing that I'm seeing. But yeah, my dear pile number 3. So it's them seeing that opportunity going, oh my God. I wish you the best of luck with this powerful partnership. Take your time to think about it and negotiate it properly for yourself. But yeah, this is your next level up. And I truly wish you've enjoyed your reading. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 3, it was a real pleasure doing this reading for you. I'm really wishing you the best of luck from my heart. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!